Well, my name is Peter Zion. This is my wife, Vicki Zion, and we're the owners of AleSmith Brewing Company and our nonprofit offshoot, Anvil of Hope. Alcohol in this country has always had a little bit of a negativity associated with it. So 20 years ago with AleSmith, I thought it's a good opportunity to show that a brewery can enhance a community and help. And then it was a dream, a very distant dream at that point, to have a nonprofit one day. And when I met Vicki and she shared her dreams and goals and values, the timing was right to start working on a nonprofit.
Well, really our goal is to break the cycle of poverty, because we want to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to thrive and prosper. And really my inspiration for Anvil of Hope is my own personal story. I grew up in poverty, and I'm the oldest of 5, raised by a single Mexican mother. She worked 2 jobs as a seamstress to help us. And I remember so many years of struggle and getting teased by children for wearing the same clothes and just calling us names, and it really affected our self-esteem. And I remember these struggles all through our young adult life. So we just basically want to make sure that no one else has to go through that. Well, we started reaching out to churches and schools. We're starting partnerships with schools to bring in mentors and motivational speakers and different enrichment programs, because we believe in keeping kids engaged in school and have all of them graduate from school, because some schools have too high of a dropout rate, and we're trying to prevent that.
We got our 501c3 designation 1 week into COVID, March 20th, 2020. And so we pivoted like most and thought, well, there's a lot of people in direct need right now, so we kind of changed our plan at that point, and we went right into giving and helping those affected negatively by COVID. We partnered with such giants as Walmart and got school equipment, and as well as holiday meals. And it's been, in one sense, a big struggle to start during the pandemic, but in another, we had a very clear mission, very clear goal right off the bat. So many people in need. I think having a nonprofit is an ideal thing for Vicki, because she's got the biggest heart of anyone I know. Human resources is her thing, and the grants that she's received in 1 year really are, I think, unprecedented for a first-year nonprofit.
Well, we live in Poway, and another Poway member referred us to the Poway Chamber. My first introductory meeting, and I really liked it. I liked that they had a nonprofit committee, and they seemed so supportive. So I thought, this makes total sense. I mean, to have such a support group right here close to home. Oh, very much so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one of our first silent auctions, within 1 square mile of us, the amount of money we raised was amazing. Just on our street alone, including a $1,000 bottle of wine from a very rare vintner, and so, the neighbors, Poway community has really supported us from the get-go.
Well, we definitely need mentors and motivational speakers and what we call angel partners. There are schools and churches and schools on church properties that have great need from just the building itself, but school equipment and school supplies, and then these kids need mentors. And people can visit our website at anvilofhope.org, where they can write in to us at info@anvilofhope.org. And we need so much help. We're completely volunteer run, but I do have somebody helping with grants and reaching out to families, but we could use additional help in that way. We could also use marketing help, social media help, IT help for sure. We have our second annual Giving Tree Gala coming up Thursday, December 9th. We gather wish lists from the families and their children, and last year we had volunteers come and help wrap gifts and sort through the gifts, so we're going to need to do that again as well.
Shortly after we got married, we started doing a home search, and when we saw this house in Poway in this community, it reminded me of the Midwest in some ways. People with animals and horses and tree-lined streets, and the street we live on, we even have a 4th of July parade with little kids and floats and things, and people don't just walk by you, they say hello and how are you. So we just love Poway. We feel very fortunate.